Hello again, friends. I am coming to you with a short and brief video about the company Joytalk. It was recently brought to my attention by one of the viewers that asked me, hey, Jack, is Joytalk a reputable company in Japan? And I decided to do a little research, but I also wanted to show you what I found. So I'm going to show you my screen now. Doing some research, I stumbled upon a Reddit website called r/cheating in Japan. And basically, they have a wealth of knowledge from people who have gone through different companies and their experiences. When it comes to ALT companies, there is a broad range of experience. So some people have a great time, some people have a bad time. And so I wanted to give you an idea of what some of these people have gone through. So this is what the Reddit post says. Hello. I have finally decided to transcend my role as a subredditor lurker to actually a commenter. I'm super interested in being an ALT in Japan this year. And I've been looking into a company called Joytalk. Unfortunately, to my dismay, I have not read any good things about this company since doing my research online, and I am torn because I saw an advert which indicated that they are hiring for April this year. Can anyone tell me if they've improved any? How do they treat you with the COVID pandemic? Did you have any issues with your visa or any fraudulent activity? I'm looking for you, Grant, an employee of theirs that I saw was blasted on a Reddit post about a year ago. Did they suddenly start rejecting Japanese labor laws? Do they pay you in the summer, cover your transportation costs, treat you like, I don't know, human beings? Please, feel free to let me know if I should ever even attempt to consider them. Thanks in advance. And so you can see that this person has genuine concerns about whether or not they want to be hired by Joytalk. They want to know if Joytalk is a reputable company. And here's what someone has said about that. I'll tell you that they are painfully average. If you're going to be an ALT, you're going to be rolling the dice on one shady company or another. Interact, Borderlink, Heart, etc. You'll be hard-pressed to find a positive review on any of them. Take that into consideration. I will give you the same general advice I give anyone. Never get on that plane without a proper visa in hand. That is some good advice. Have enough money on hand to immediately buy a plane ticket back home. The work experience for everyone, even within the same company, can be wildly different, and I've heard that some nightmare situations that other ALTs have been put in. It is best to have cash to immediately return home so you're not stuck in a crappy situation. Regardless, Grant, to say he isn't very popular is an understatement. But you'll only really ever hear from him on emails from time to time, so he shouldn't be too much trouble. I don't know who this Grant person is, but apparently they're talking about Grant. All that being said, my situation is pretty good, and on a day-to-day basis, you'll rarely even have to deal with Joytalk. Your real experience will be with your schools. And I think that's some good advice to be taken, something that we should always consider. When it comes down to it at the end of the day, the company is just there to hire you and get you into the school. And a majority of your good times, bad times, and the other are going to be dealing with day-to-day school life. Yes, the company is great, and I think that you should definitely consider it, right? But remember that with these Borderlink-esque, Joytalk-esque companies, this is just a means to get you into Japan. But that being said, let's look at some more stuff. I looked up the Joytalk employee review on Glassdoor. Joytalk on Glassdoor gets a 2.7 out of 5 stars, and only 30% recommend to a friend. So this person gives it a 5 stars and has been working with the company for more than 3 years. But the pros are Joytalk not only wants their students to excel, but their employees as well. They supply multiple training sessions throughout the year, as well as monthly meetings, where coursework is such and teaching skills can be improved. They offer a lot of support, be it at work or in your day-to-day life. I enjoy my employment at this company and believe they are a great company to be a part of if you wish to teach English in Japan. Con: there are no good ways to confront native teachers about their troubling behavior. Besides that, there are no cons to this company. Now, I find that a little hard to believe since, this person could be very genuine. I've been working for my company for 6 months, and I think the company is great. I just think that there are parts of it that aren't that great. And if you can't have a critical eye about something, then, where can the company improve, right? This one's 4 out of 5. Good introduction to English teaching in Japan. Pros: they support you most of the way and give you a lot of experience in the teaching sector. You meet a lot of other teachers through working with them. Cons: management sometimes treats you as if you are expendable. I can only imagine that being true because the turnaround rate for English teachers is incredibly high when you apply for an ALT company like this. Remember that they are hiring every year and getting a fresh batch of teachers every year. Some good areas, some bad areas. Pros: American trainer was very supportive and he is willing to listen and guide me through academic and private life. Cons: I felt rushed into everything. Most of the reviews are fairly positive when it comes to Joytalk. Is it a reputable company? I would say it's just as reputable as any of the other ALT companies in Japan. So when it comes to Joytalk and you accepting employment from Joytalk, I wouldn't feel that it's some sketchy backwards company. And it is, I would say, one of the bigger ALT companies in Japan right now. When considering an ALT company, it is good to look at their mission statement, what they're willing to give you, what they're willing to benefit you, but remember that this is just a foot in the door to get in Japan. In conclusion, is Joytalk a reputable company and should you work there? At this point, in my personal opinion and from what we've seen, it is a decent company to work for. I would recommend if you got employment from them, accept it. Because I believe that any company that's trying to get you in Japan right now is a good company to me. Joytalk, seal of approval. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like content like this and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter. I also do some live streaming stuff over on Twitch, so feel free to hit me up over there. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.